All right, let's make some quesadilla melts. At least that's what I'm calling them. I don't know what the name of this meal is, so I'm going to call them quesadilla melts because that's what they remind me of. In order to get started, we're going to go ahead and soften up some onion, season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then add some ground beef so we can get that nice and brown. You can season it however you like, but as you can see, I use my Kinder seasoning with a little bit of salt and pepper. But if you like, you can go ahead and use some taco seasoning. That works too. All right, now that we got that ground beef nice and browned, we're going to go ahead and get started so we can build our quesadillas. What I did was get some large burrito flour tortillas, and then we're going to cut those bad boys in half. I used 3, so that's going to give me a total of 6 little triangles, and you'll see what I mean. Right, so we're going to take some cheese and the ground beef. We're just going to build our little quesadilla melts. So we'll put the ground beef in the middle and then add some cheese. And then we'll fold it to make a little triangle. And you want to put that in a pan that you have already sprayed with some cooking spray so that they don't stick. Yeah, see, just like that, a little triangle. And you want to place them seam side down. So one more time, we put that ground beef in the middle. Add a little bit of cheese. And you can use any kind of cheese you want. I just happened to find that in the store. It sounded good, so that's what I used. And again, we'll fold it like so. And make sure that you place it seam side down. Once you've got all of them placed into the pan, then you'll go ahead and brush the top of them with a little bit of garlic butter. I'll use that Kerry Gold garlic butter, but of course you can always make your own. And then I just sprinkle the top of it with cheese. And then we're going to throw that bad boy in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. So then we can let that cheese on the inside melt and let the cheese on top get all nice and gooey. And then once it has baked for about 15 minutes, you can go ahead and put the broiler on low. Let it broil for about 5 minutes so to give it that nice brown color for the cheese. And then it'll be ready to eat. So that is the quesadilla melt or quesadilla bake or whatever you want to call it. One thing you can call it for sure is good. Got a little bit of chips and queso from Fuzzy's Tacos to make it complete. Got a little bit of sour cream that I added a little salsa to because I like that salsa and sour cream combination. So there we go. Bon appetit.